Shalom, my king. This is brother Amawan from the Great Millstone Campaign in Philadelphia, giving our praise and due honor to Yahweh Bashim Yashah Bashim Kakudash. Double honors until the elder apostle, Great Millstone, and honor citations out there to hopefully elect. So this should be a quick one. It's going to be on this the movie that came out last week called "Leave the World Behind." It's very symbolic. You know, this world is being Esau's world is going to be left behind because we are at the very end. You know, these people not knowing that America or Babylon the Great has an expiration date. And then again, Babylon, aka America, is being ruled by the so-called white man, which today would be the Edomites. If you go into the scriptures, you know, and you go into the breakdown of who's ruling the world today, it would be none other than the so-called white man, okay, aka Esau, Edom, and that's proven all throughout the scriptures that the Edomites are ruling the planet, and we are at the end of his world or his rulership, and at the end of his rulership, which is going to be by way of destruction. It says the day of doom shall be the end of this time. Okay, the Lord gave us signs and symbols before his end would come. Okay, and prophecies, like it was prophesied in the book of Obadiah, which we want to get that, and we want to tie it into the movie because it's a symbol in the movie that indicates America's downfall, and that proves that these directors, including these actors and actresses, they know too, man. We call them lesser luminaries, but these directors, man, which if you go into the movies and the theater, that all goes back to the Most High, man. Okay, these they nothing but visions. Like this movie "Leave the World Behind" is nothing but they showing you what's to come, man. Okay, they told you about the cyber attacks. Okay, that's coming to America. They told you about the invasion that's coming to America. They showed you the end of America, man. And this was based in or it took place in New York. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up one of the scenes. I'm not gonna play it, but I'm gonna just keep pressing pause and play. See if I can get away with that without getting a copyright strike. But this is a very symbolic movie. Another good movie on here is Don't Look Up with Leonardo DiCaprio. That's another good movie about the end times, but they make they make it as a comedy, okay, which is not a comedy. It's actually taking place and it's going to eventually happen where this world, Esau's world, is going to be destroyed, man. Okay, so we again, so the elect, they have to leave the world behind, okay, because it's coming to an end. Let me get this real quick. This is it says the new heaven and earth, which is what Israel's kingdom or Yahweh Shah's kingdom. It says Revelation 21:1. It says, "And I saw a new heaven and a new earth," which again is Jacob's kingdom. For the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Okay, like it says, leave the world behind, and there was no more sea. Okay, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away is referring to Esau's kingdom, okay, or his dominion over the planet Earth. This is Second Peter chapter 3. We'll go to verse 10. It says, "A new heaven and earth, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night." And it shows you those different scenarios in the movie. As the Lord said Himself, man, the Lord knoweth not Himself the hour and the day and the time that the Most High is going to send Him. Okay, He don't even know. And that proves that that's another topic, but that proves that the Most High and Yahweh Shah are two different or two separate entities, man. Because the churches, especially in the black church, Baptists, they will have you believe that the Lord Yahweh Shah, or whom the world calls Jesus Christ, and the Most High are one. They're the same. Like that's just stupid. You know, the Most High doesn't have a beginning or an end, but His Son, which is His first creation, okay, the Logos, the Word, He has a beginning and end. He was created, okay, by His Father, the Most High Yahweh, okay. But again, this scripture proves, I believe it's 24. Like He said, but my Father only. Here we go. This is going to the point. Matthew's 24 and 35. This whole thing is good. But I'm gonna go to the point. I'm gonna go to verse 34. It says, "Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled," which is the prophecies. Because the generation that was back then has come back for now. Okay, they've been regenerated, just like the Lord said. Even the ones that pierced them are here today. Okay, that's why we had what 8 billion people on the planet. Those same spirits that was there back then, and throughout all the generations are here today, man. Okay, and they're receiving their judgment, and their ultimate judgment is going to be by way of what nuclear destruction here in America. Okay, and America is an amalgamation of all kingdoms put together, man. Okay, and all of the most wickedest spirits are most likely here in America. Okay, and throughout, and they have all nations here in America. Okay, and the ones here in America, if they stay over here, they're gonna get blasted by nuclear fire, man. Okay, and in that movie, they showed you that the so called the protagonist salvation was a bunker. That's not gonna be a salvation, man. That's just stupid. You know what I'm saying? How you know they not gonna fucking search every house, etc. And find you in a bunker and not be able to open the bunker, you know? And that's not going to save you anyway. Okay, storing up your treasures here on earth is not going to save you, man. Being in a bunker or having a proper state of mind, it's not going to save you, man. Okay, and then they showed you neighbor against neighbor, and they also showed you, but in the movie they showed you how Jacob and Esau are going to try to get together. That's not going to happen, man. Okay, you Edomites and you Israelites, you're gonna fight one another, man. Okay, y'all not gonna be buddy buddy. Like even the Lord said, it shall be nation against nation. Okay, and all other nations they gonna flee to their own kind, to their own people. Okay, but you gonna have 2/3 of Israel. They're gonna get slain by the other nations because they think they're gonna be, in agreement with one another when they not. You know, when all hell break loose, ain't no goddamn Edomite gonna want to be with a Israelite. And I'm talking about a real Edomite, man. You got Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations. Okay, they still gonna be sort of separated. You know, that spirit probably gonna have them separate from the heathen. You know, but in that movie they showed you, which is not gonna happen. You're gonna have Israelites and Edomites fighting together. That it's gonna be total complete friction when that day comes, man. One people they not gonna jump from tribe or to another people, man. They're gonna go back to their own race, man, when that day comes. I'm gonna read on. It says Matthew 20:24 and 34. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And again, heaven and earth being what? Esau's kingdom. Okay, because the Most High ruleth in the kingdoms of men. You know, it's not going to say Esau's kingdom, man. That's why the prophets are here to break it down, man. This is symbolic for Esau's kingdom, man, or the revival of the Roman Empire, because the Lord had all nations to rule the planet Earth, man. Okay, and we went through what? We went through all the kingdoms, and now we at Esau's kingdom. Then you have the other nations; they're ruling too, but Esau is the hammer of the whole earth, man. He's number one. Okay, he has the hegemony over the whole planet Earth, man. Okay, that's why the prominent language is what? English, and then what's the currency? The dollar bill, which that's being done away with. That's a part of the other nations in the prophecies leaving the world behind, leaving Esau's world behind, man. Okay, because it's going to be transferred, or that power is going to be transferred to Jacob, and then it tells you that the heathens, including the so-called white man, they're going to be our slaves, man, in the kingdom of heaven. They're going to be put in subjection. But these other nations, they're doing away with America's currency, because America is Babylon the Great. And the Russians, they going into slavery. They're Edomites as well. They're just separated from the Babylonian Edomites in the EU, because it's prophesied that they're going to destroy America. Okay, along with other nations such as the Chinese, the Arabs, the Moabites. I mean, it's like the Ammonites, which are the Japanese. The Moabites being the Chinese, the Elamites being the Persians, the Ishmaelites being the so-called Arabs, the Hamites being the so-called Africans, so on and so forth, man. They're gonna leave the world behind, man. But this message is especially for the Israelites. The preferably the elect of Israel, because they're going to inherit, like the scriptures say, the meek shall inherit the earth. That's just another name for the elect of Israel. Okay, they're going to rule with Yahweh Shah, man, and King David. The Israelites, man. The Lord came out of the tribe of Judah. He's an Israelite. It's going to be an Israelite kingdom. So it says, Esau's world shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And what's going to happen after Esau's world is done away with is going to the kingdom is going to be restored, or given unto the nation Israel, or the Israelites, as it says all throughout the scriptures and the prophecies. And it says, but of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. Okay, and that proves that the Most High and Yahweh Shah are separate. Okay, so the Lord doesn't even know, especially these people. Like it said, the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, man. Okay, it all, the things that transpired in the movie, it happened without them knowing. And then they showed you in the beginning when Julia Roberts, um, they was basically getting groceries for whatever they was going to do. Like the scriptures say right here. But as in the days of Noah, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days of Noah before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also be the Son of Man be. They was preparing to, basically, live it up, because they rented out their Airbnb, which was owned by Jake. You know, that's what they was going to do. But then he also in that same scene, they showed you Kevin Bacon in the same scene where Julia Roberts was preparing to eat and drink, while Kevin Bacon, he was preparing, for the end. That was a spiritual scene. But again, like, You're not going to be saved by prepping, man. You're going to be saved by Yahweh Bashim Shah. He's going to save the elect, man. Okay, let me go back a couple verses. Verse 30. Let me go to 29. It says, immediately after the tribulation of those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light. So these are signs, man. Okay, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Okay, and that's what's happening now today, man. All the different signs and prophecies are taking place, are come the scriptures are coming to life. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And he's going to be in what? In those spaceships. Okay? He's going to be in the biggest one, and then he's going to have his angels. Okay, like it says in Ezra that the chariot that the Lord was in was like a mountain where he couldn't even tell where it began or it ended. That's how big it was, man. Okay? And it says, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven, and then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, as it says in Revelation 1, and they shall see the sign of man coming in the clouds, or the so-called UFOs, of heaven with power and great glory. Okay, they're going to see the Lord in the sky, man. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. Okay? Yeah, so essentially, when the Lord comes back, he's going to send his angels to gather his elect, man. Meanwhile, the Lord, he's going to be destroying the other nations. But they don't show you that in the movie, though. You know? In that movie, they're just showing you, certain things that's going to happen here in America. Like they showed you the cyber attacks, okay, and other different signs throughout the movie. They showed you neighbor against neighbor. It was a very, I call that a G-rated um, movie for the end times, man. Because what's really going to happen in reality is going to be absolutely brutal, man. Horrific, horrifying, deadly. Okay. And again, like I said, the neighbor is not going to, you know, support their own neighbor, man. Just like we see in today's society, man, neighbors are killing each other, man, over nothing, man. Okay, there's no love for one another anymore, man. Like the scriptures say, the love for many shall wax cold. They're not in that so-called neighborly spirit, man. They in the spirit to kill one another, man, over nothing. And these preppers, I remember doing a video about these preppers that they're not going to make it, and as I ended the video, or I think I was doing the video, and I looked up something. It was these preppers that basically the shit hit the fan, like where they killed one another. One of the siblings accidentally killed one of their siblings with a shotgun. You know, so that prepping shit is not going to work, man. It's not going to save you. And it talks about, though they dig into hell, man. So so there is no salvation if you're going to do that, man. Because they talked about, the little girl was in the movie was talking about how, God, which that's an old, proverb. I think they even did that in the Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and his son Jaden Smith, where the little girl was talking about how God, sent the ladder and the helicopter, and the guy who was asking the Most High for help, or God for help, he kept rejecting every offer that the Most High was really giving him, because he thought that the Most High was going to actually save him. When the Lord just kept giving him signs that, look, this is what's going to save you. The ladder and the helicopter, etc. The boat, I think, yeah, a boat came, but the guy was carnal, and he was just looking for the Most High to save him. And in the end of the movie, the bunker was supposed to save the the family of the Edomites and the family of Jakes. But that's not going to happen, man. Okay, a bunker is not going to save you, man. All right. At the end of the day, the Lord is going to has to deliver us, man. He's going to deliver His people, the elect or the remnant of His people, by way of what? The chariots, man. Okay. The Lord is not going to destroy the earth with water. He's going to destroy it with fire. And the way He's going to save us, the elect, is going to be by way of the chariots. Okay, the celestial spaceships. Okay, just like Noah, he was saved by the ark, which is a ship in water. Okay, we going to be in another ship, in space. Okay, and we're going to be flying through the heavenly waters. Okay, and then we're going to watch the world burn, man. Okay, Esau's world burn. Okay, just like Noah, he was in the ark on earth. We gonna The elect are going to be in the sky, man, watching the world get destroyed by fire, man. Back then it was the flood. Okay, and then the Lord, He has made, like, it was just the flood, man. That was a major prophecy. The Lord, He has so much going on at this time, man. Is He has so many other calamities than the fire, man. Because the Lord Himself, He said He's going to send fire as well, man. Okay, He's not coming to send peace, but a sword, man. And He's going to do that by way of His chariots, man. Okay, shooting those laser beams, as like they showed you in all those different movies, man. Like this movie right here is just another sign of prophecy. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Peter's. It says again, a new heaven and a new earth. It says, but the day of the Lord, this is 2 Peter 3:10, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. And they showed you that too, man, where they showed you like with a black woman, she was staring at something, but they didn't show it to you. And then Julia Roberts, she seen the house, which is supposed to be their salvation, But then she looked back at the black woman. She seen her. She was staring at something. Then she went over to the black woman. Then they finally transitioned to the scene where America's was being destroyed. They showed you a bomb going off in a mushroom cloud, or a bomb that produced a mushroom cloud in the background. Supposedly in this movie, America got invaded by the Chinese. And the Chinese was spreading propaganda that it was the Elamites or the Persians. You know, but that scene where they seen the nuclear mushroom cloud, that's how America is actually going to be destroyed, and it's always in New York, man. Just like the movie The Knowing, when they said it was the sun, when that fire hit, they showed you New York being destroyed, man. They showed you the buildings being destroyed. Just like it says right here, man. It says in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, meaning Esau's kingdom. That great noise is them nuclear bombs, man. Okay, Esau knows about this, man. Okay, I'm the creation of the nuclear bomb, or the when they first created the bomb. That was a so-called small hat operation. They were mostly small hats, man. J.P. Oppenheimer was a small hat. He came from a wealthy small hat family. Okay, and they most likely probably was in the scriptures. And also, if I can find that information, man, they was trying to conjure Satan, man. They was using those bombs to conjure Satan. It was like a divination. It was like a whole witchcraft ritual. but I cannot find the guy that was behind it, man. If I can find his name, then I can find that information. Most likely, again, another so-called Jew, man. You know. But anyway, it says, "In the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." Okay, America, the buildings, everything, every element in America shall melt with fervent heat, and that's going to be by way of what? Nuclear missiles. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Okay, America is just not going to be built back up again. Because missiles are going to be fired everywhere, man. Okay, America going to be shooting missiles. All countries that had nuclear capability is going to shoot missiles everywhere. But the main target is America. Okay, that's why the elect got to be delivered from that, man. Because it's nothing. It's just going to be a great purge. Okay, because that fire is going to engulf the whole earth, man. But only America is not going to be built back up. It's going to be a desolate wilderness, as the scriptures say. Okay, so let me see, can I get this scene from this movie? Damn. All right, let me stop it. Now, there's a certain scene there. There's a lot of scenes and symbols in this. Like right here, they showed you 1619, which again they know the scriptures, man. They know the scriptures. They know they at the end. I gotta see who put this movie together. Hold on. Okay, I came across some information. This is first, they got the script from a book. Just like going back to the Most High in the movies. You got the actors play off something called a script, and then the Most High he has the scriptures, which has the prophecies, the visions. Okay, like it says the visions that for a appointed time, but write it in a table. Okay, and it's printed in a book. Okay, that's how we know the prophecies is because it's written in the book, man. Just like these actors and actresses, these actors and actresses, they read off a script. That's their book. And most of these movies, they come from what? Books. But the top movies, just like this movie, they get things out of the scriptures, man. Okay, just like they little symbols that they was putting in. Like I'm gonna get the first one. Um, I hope I don't get a copyright strike this for doing this. I literally had it up. All right, here we go. You see, 1619. Hopefully it don't play. 1619, which is what the transatlantic slave trade. You know, they got up here 12 something. That's probably symbolic too. But yeah, this is one of the symbols that they showed you. They blatant. They wanted to tell. They wanted to show you this. And here's the other one. They got so many of them. Like they showed you the cyber attacks in America. They showed you a lot of things, man. This one, the white lion, the plagues, and they know what they're doing, man. Okay, now let me see real quick who put this movie together. Who was the director? Look at this. 53%. These people don't like the end times, man. Sam Ismail. Who is he? Okay, he did Mr. Robot. This is another spiritual series. These people are lesser luminaries. Look at the homecoming. Look at that. Look at the all-seeing eye. Okay, they know what they're doing, man. So I'm gonna check that out too. I'm trying to see, is he a small head? Okay, he's Muslim. Okay, he's so-called Muslim. And it's interesting that this guy right here who did the novel, he's from Bangladesh, okay? Rumen alum, and he might be a Jake. He looked like a Jake, but he might be one of the. I don't know. He looked exactly like a Jake. I don't know if his family, he looked exactly like an Israelite man, but he might be a heathen. But that goes to show you that our people are scattered. Oh goddamn, goddamn. All right, he one of them. I'll probably read this later because the ending was about the little girl being in the bunker, representing their salvation. But these people don't understand that this is actually going to happen. This nothing but predictive programming, man. That's all it is. Let me see if they. I went online this morning and I rented a. Oh, play that. They were eating and drinking. Let me see if I can get this part. Okay, here we go. Here they showed you about the cyber attacks across the country, and I mean, over here in the PA, the tri-state areas is fucking dark. And then you got California. They basically got the major areas under a cyber attack, the main cities, you know. But this is what's coming, man. This is actually going to come over here to the Americas, man. They're showing you, and it's always been in talks for years, man. It's going to happen. A level of disruption is caused by the attack where people can't. They're not going to be able to use any type of technology, man, as they showed you in the movie. Okay, mainly it was just they didn't have access to information. Okay, they didn't have the it was a certain scene where the when he first got into the Airbnb, they couldn't get access to the alcohol until later in the movie where the Jake unlocked it and they was drinking. But there's no bomb for the pain that's coming to America. You know, they showed you a lot of spiritual or symbolic scenes in this movie, man. Okay, and this is one of them. It says cyber attack across the country. And then there's another scene Masha Ali, something like that, Marshala Ali, he was talking about the three stages of collapse. After that meeting he had with Kevin Bacon, where he was trying to get medicine for the son of the father, man, because he had like a disease. He had, where all his teeth fell out. You know, and they showed you the disease warfare that's already here, but it's going to get worse. Let me see. Let me read that too. Let me read this. Oh, this was funny. They showed you the Teslas. Yeah, technology is not going to save you, man. Let me pull this up. Homecoming. Okay, Julie Roberts is in that too. All right, so let me pull up that scene if I can get it. So this was the 1619. Basically, they telling you that America has an expiration date, man. That's what they telling you. They telling you to leave the world behind because it's going to be destroyed. It's not going to save you, man. Investing in America, being programmed by the beast system or following after the beast is not going to save you. This place is finished. The flood, part four, the flood. Come on, they know, man. Okay, here, okay. I just seen it. There you go. This scene right here. At first, when I seen this scene, I thought they was gonna show the chariots, but they didn't. They showed you, basically a sign that America is done. In this scene, they showed you an eclipse over America, and then behind, the Earth, they showed you the moon with the American flag. If I can get it, let me see something. Okay, you see that? They showed you the American flag on the moon, which represents what? Let's go to the book of Obadiah. It says, Edom will be humbled. Okay, and it shows you his humbling. Okay, those different plagues that was happening. Okay, in this movie, and then that's actually going to happen. Okay, he's going to be humbled, man. That like the scriptures that we just read, it says that the powers of the earth shall be shaken. Okay, the powers represents the rulerships that's on the planet. Again, starting off with who? The so-called white man. I'm gonna go to verse 1. It said Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah was the what? The prophecies. Okay, the visions. That's where they get the movies from. Just like Esau, he'll tell you before it happens, man. That's all that movie is. They're telling you before it happens. And it says, Thus saith Yahweh, concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is set among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made. That's why you see all these nations, like the scriptures say in Joel. Let the weak say that I am strong, man. And they're becoming strong to fight against America. Okay? These once, weak nations have the same capability, if not more, than who? The Edomites, the Americans, Babylon the Great. They're able to destroy it. That's why you got, the small hats. They're trying to stop it. It's like they're trying to stop, the Elamites from nuclear proliferation because they know that they're going to basically build bombs to fight against or had an upper hand against who? Edom. Okay, just like again that the whole thing with the nuclear bomb creation was so the gutter rats or the small hats can have the power, man. Okay, they had the power to destroy the world, man. Okay, that's why he said, "I am become death, destroyer of worlds," man. What he actually said is in the scriptures, Habakkuk the 2 and 4 or 2 and 5. The soul that is lifted up in him is not upright in him. Okay, he is as death and cannot be satisfied. That's talking about Edom. And then the small hats dropped it on Japan, Hiroshima, and Nagasaki. And I read that they did that because the Jews were expelled from Japan. So they created that bomb in retaliation and he dropped it on them because of them being expelled from Japan. And that's very plausible, you know? And then they knew about Pearl Harbor. It's another in a video game, um, L.A. Noire. I gotta get that scene. They told you that in the beginning, man. They told you that America was the problem or was the reason. It wasn't the other people or the other races. It was America. They started it. Okay, these Edomites are the problem, and the solutions to that problem is what they created, the nuclear bombs, man. It says the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. That's ultimately how he's going to be humbled, man. Okay, and also, when the Lord comes back, man, he's going to take them out of power, and he's going to have the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American rule over him. That's a part of his humiliation and his punishment. Okay, and it says, "Thou, though thou," it's like I ain't hold on. It says, "Let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. The pride of thy heart have deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?" Okay, that's their pride, man. Okay. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, okay, with the what did they say when they, supposedly landed on the moon, went to the moon, which that never happened. Okay, this is a movie. It's like when them going to the damn moon, that was a movie scene, man, that they created. Okay, but they said the eagle has landed. Okay, then they showed you an eclipse over basically the world or Esau's world. Okay, then they showed you this scene of what it was symbolic for his destruction. Okay, Esau's destruction. And it says, "What though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars?" Okay, and then again, I'm gonna point it out again. What do you see? The American flag. Okay, what's on the American flag? Stars. Okay, he claimed he landed it, or he just went in outer space. Period. Okay, because again, he never landed on the damn moon, man. Okay, he has a satellites. He has a sixth branch of the military. Okay, the space force. He set his nest among the stars, man. He's shooting missiles at the moon. You know, trying to fulfill prophecy. Esau's the damn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. He has space trash everywhere. Okay, he set his nest among the stars, man. Okay, he went into outer space, man. When Gagarin, the Russian Edomite, he said he went into outer space. Oh, I ain't see the Most High. He said the Most High didn't exist. Psalms 14:1. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. And what the Most High do? The Most High killed his ass, man. Either that following year or the next year, he killed him, man. And guess what? He eventually seen the Most High. Okay, he seen who was up in the heavens, man. Okay, so-called black men. Okay, the Most High and His Son are black men, are so-called black men, and they know that too. Okay, and it says what? And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down. Okay, so that was in like what 1969 when the so-called white man went to the moon. Okay, and that's a whole history, man. Just like today, they waste money. Here you got money for this, but you don't got money for the poor, man. You got money for wars, but no money for the poor, man. The same shit, just in a different time period, man. There's nothing new under the sun, Salaki. You know. So yeah, that was a major sign, man. And it says what in Job? This is Job 14:4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, so Esau, he has an expiration date. Okay, and Hey, and we at the end of his world, man. We at the end of his rulership, you know. So I just wanted to bring that out. I'm not gonna proceed further. You know, I'm gonna just leave it like this. You know, and hopefully this was edifying. Till the next time I say Shalom.